going, everybody? Today I'm going to do a test. I wanted to see the efficiency of a medical grade autoclave. And so what I did was I have a 5-pound brick of substrate here. In the center of it I placed a class 5 chemical indicator. Every healthcare facility in the United States uses one of these inside of their sterile packaging to make sure that the parameters that need to be reached for sterility happen. This blue bar here will change to the color of this bar here. I have one of these in the center of this, along with a biological indicator, which has Geobacillus stereophamophilus in it. It's a live germ, bacterial germ, that I will also have one in the center of this, as well as the outside of my machine. And what this will basically do I'll incubate it after it's done, and we'll see if 4 minutes sterilize. That's what my machines do here. It's a 32-minute cycle fully, but it's only 4 minutes at 270. The rest of the time is bringing it up to temperature and purging steam and the vacuum cycle and whatnot. Anyway, so I put one of these in, and I put one of these in the center of this, and we're going to sterilize this bad boy and then break it open and see how effective 4 minutes of sterilizing at 270 actually is. Does it hit the center of this 5-pound block? I believe it does. These machines are meant to be worked that way, and we're going to find out how efficient it is, as opposed to 2.5 hours in your pressure cooker, in your Presto or your All-American or whatever it is you use. So my machines right now are being tested right now to make sure everything's functional, and once I get these tests done, we will put this in and we'll go from there. All right, guys, see you soon. Okay, everybody, we're back again, and my machines are all tested up. I'm ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our substrate block inside my sterilizer. Now there's a biological on the inside of this, but I'm also going to put one on the on the inside of the chamber in front of our drain, just to basically to test the machine outside of this block, just to make sure they both correlate with each other. But we'll put this, I'll just set this biological. The hardest part of this machine to test is in front of this drain, which pulls everything out, vacuum it. This is a basic, your run-of-the-mill short chamber sterilizers. It's we're a small facility, so we don't have full chamber sterilizers here. This is what a lot of facilities would use for a flash sterilizer in their OR. Definitely a very functional machine. Use them every day. So we're gonna see what this block does. We'll put it just right up in the center, and hopefully it doesn't bust open in my machine, because we have surgery today and I really would not want to be cleaning that shit up. But I'll check back about 32 minutes and we'll see what we got. Okay, everybody, bag is done. By the looks of it, it can't handle a dry cycle. It dried out the entire block, melted my filter, blew the bag open. Obviously this machine's a bit much for something of this nature, but here is our biological. The bar turned, which means steam did hit the center of this. I'm going to clean this biological up and I'll incubate it, and we'll see what happens. All right, everybody, here's the last minute countdown. The one on the left is my control. It's an unran biological. The one on the right is the one I ran inside of that 5-pound substrate block. Got a minute left of incubation, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's negative, or it would have already a long time ago alarmed. So there you go, negative. 4-minute sterilize. Definitely sterilize the 5-pound block in a medical grade sterilizer. No questions asked. The proof's right there. It killed a biological and it turned a chemical indicator. About all the proof you really need. These bags, these unicorn bags, cannot handle the dry cycle in one of these machines. I have a feeling if I were to run this test over again and I chopped off the dry cycle, the bag would look fine, the filter would look fine, and the contents wouldn't have been so dried out. However, we have a dry cycle because we can't have wet instruments in surgery. It's a vector for bioburden. But all right, guys, there's my test, done and complete. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching.